Hello my dear friends, hope you all be fine and doing well. Thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you so much for joining in your channel. My dear friends, today I brought you a very fantastic video. In this video, I am going to show you how you can trap your opponent in the best way. So without wasting the time, let's get started the game. My dear friends, in here you just simply push the pawn into d4. Now your opponent is pushing the pawn into d5. Now in this position you have different options to play, but in here I am suggesting you push the pawn into e4 and sacrifice your pawn. So now your opponent is seeing that your pawn is free, so therefore your opponent is simply capturing your pawn. In this position you just simply take your knight out into c3 and attack to the pawn that is weak in the center. It has no defense. In this position your opponent is protecting from his pawn and he is not going to lose his pawn easily. So therefore you are pushing the pawn into f3. Your opponent is capturing, because if your opponent is not capturing, so you are the one to capture the pawn. So your opponent is capturing this pawn. In this position you have this option to capture the pawn by your knight and activate your knight. It is a very good idea, but in here I am going to show you how you should trap your opponent. Now see my dear friends, in this position your queen is defending from your center pawn, but in this position you are going to sacrifice this pawn by capturing another pawn by your queen. In this position your opponent is seeing that the pawn in the center has no defender. Why I should not capture that pawn? So majority of the players, if they know this technique, they are not capturing the pawn, but if they don't have any idea, if they capture the pawn, so now you are just taking your bishop and attacking to the queen. You know that my dear friends, in here your opponent has to move his queen, and the best move for your opponent queen is to b4, and the reason behind this move is to attacking to your weak pawn. So in this position you just simply go to castle and defend from your pawn. Now my dear friends, when you went to castle, so your opponent is seeing that your rook and your queen is in one diagonal. So therefore your opponent is using from the opportunity and pinning your queen and attacking to your queen. In this position you should not be worried and you should have the brilliant move. So my dear friends, pause the video for 1 minute or maximum 3 minutes and find the best move in here for white pieces. If you are playing with your opponent and you have this opportunity to have the white pieces, what would you play in this position? So please write it in the comment section below. If you don't find it, so it is not a big issue, I'm going to show you. So my dear friends, in here you just simply take your knight into b5. In this position you are attacking to the pawn. And if your opponent make a mistake by capturing your queen, in this position you are giving a fantastic checkmate to your opponent, as these squares controlled by your rook. So in this way you can checkmate your opponent. So in this position your opponent cannot defend from the pawn. For example, if he takes his queen into a5, in this position you are simply capturing the pawn and attacking to the rook. And here your opponent, if he attacks to your rook, now you have brilliant checkmate in here. So your opponent cannot escape. In this way you are giving a brilliant checkmate to your opponent. So thank you so much my dear friends for watching this fantastic video, and I hope you enjoyed from watching this video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel, share it with your friends, and please don't forget to hit the bell icon. So whenever I'm uploading a new video, so you should be the first one to watch that video. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.